Oh. Yes!
I think I will play it with Firestarter. They buffed Ardoon a bit on the patch, so I'm hoping we can have more luck. The last time I was playing with Ardoon, it was kind of miserable. There were a lot of the runs where I could not beat the Titans. Gravity, Whelp, Nightingale. I think I'll go Stardust Treat here. I think Stardust Treat makes Slay Ardoon better, and, like, maybe I play Slay Ardoon with this. His Jelly Sneeze feels like it's an enabler for him. Gravity feels like it's an enabler for him. And I think Stardust Treat actually genuinely helps him. Okay. So for our first fight, Mark of Invasion does theoretically give us more stuff to slay, but I think we have to take it because we need the money, but it's a little... I think it's a little more dangerous than it appears, because Ardoon needs to stay healthy. So I think we wind up playing him behind a Shield Steward, because the extra guy is coming in. And I think we build it like this, is my guess. Okay. Should be Moon Ritualing this guy out of his mind. And just play that. I didn't really want Mark of Invasion here, but whatever. The damage overflow turns into money with Fire's Greed. Is that the appropriate cope? I'm gonna Firestarter you, I think. Vengeful Shard. I'm losing this guy to spikes because he's multi-striking the spikes. And I have nothing to say about it. Okay, I've gotten Ascend, but I don't really want to play it. I think I have to do this and this to clear these guys out of the way. Then I try and pump him up. And if I can pull, like, a Jelly Sneeze onto the Fallen Champion, that's 1 damage Pyre Gel 12. I mean, I guess that doesn't kill him. So if I Jelly Sneeze him, then Firestarter him, I think he does get killed by Ardoon in that case. Yep. I think I need a Spear Steward in front to block, which also gives Ardoon the Slay. But I feel like we're cruising for a bruising here on this. So, as is, Ardoon gets the Slay and then gets his ass beat by Uriel. I think I Firestarter, Jelly Sneeze. And that's still, like, way too far off from it. I can see, like, a couple of misplays that I can fix real quick. Otherwise, we just fail and try again. But we need to play Ardoon first so that Stardust Treats work better. And then I think we do this instead of setting up on the bottom floor. We let all this go by. So a lot of this is the same. Okay. Firestarter there. think I'm more concerned with getting this dead than I am with preventing this from getting up. Do I need to get this one dead instead? I think that might actually be better. So we lose that guy to spikes again. I think ascending our unit does not help. We can ascend this Sycophant, and it gets killed by Ardoon. That feels a little helpful. Alright, so let's see. You at 57. That doesn't get him killed by Ardoon? Now he's getting killed by Ardoon. I have one more Snotty Whelp in the deck. But I want to set the stage for this guy to get killed by Ardoon. And I need to start setting up on Uriel. So he's getting killed. Ardoon is taking 4. I have the option of playing the Spear Steward in front and the Snotty Whelp in back. I think I take both of those options. Spear Steward does not take the Slay with this, neither does the Snotty Whelp. I get the benefits of a little bit of extra conduit. And I think we take 1 damage and drop a Firestarter on Uriel. Okay, how bad is this? This configuration, Ardoon takes the first Slay. We do Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual. I can't quite gravity him out of the way alone. I have to do Firestarter, Gravity, Jelly Sneeze. Yeah, I think we just, like, that initial setup is just probably too weak. Okay, no, we actually kill. Alright, alright. I didn't think we had it. I thought we were dead. Alright. I think it's Starstruck here. Both of these seem playable. Excalation's actually pretty good for moving my own units around, so I'm going to take that. Stuck Up Whelp for Avarice versus Lava Flow. I think the Avarice is kind of interesting. We can, like, pair that with the Nightingale, and it might help us out a good bit. I'm definitely taking this Pyre Remains coming up. I think I need another unit very, very badly. I don't think our spells help us very much. I like a Silent Sentinel. I could take Dualism with the Stuck Up Whelp to apply Avarice 4 on Expensive Taste. I could take Endless with a Snotty Whelp to apply a lot of Jelly Sneezes. I mean, I think we have to play what we find to some extent. Maybe we do both of these on the Stuck Up Whelp and we just make so much money that we get through the run. Because we just Expensive Taste every single round. I mean, I gotta try something. Remove a Spear Steward, and I think I'm gonna Heartstone the Silent Sentinel. Okay. I'm not sure how I'm playing this at this point. I think we do take the Mind Muddler. So, these Flagellants should usually be at 90 health on the second floor, and usually 70 health on the third floor. If the goal is Ardoon slays a Flagellant every time it shows up, he can probably just, like, stay on this floor, and after, like, my second unit here, he might have enough conduit to kill. I might need a Silent Sentinel to bodyguard him, though. let's assume that that's the case. And let's assume we can do, like, Nightingale expensive whelp stuff there, and we have a random shield steward here. That's what I'm thinking right now. I just need to make sure I'm killing the healer every time. I think I want a Snotty Whelp to back him up, but I'm not 100%. So Ardoon never gets more than one slay per attack he makes right now, until I find a way to get him multi-strike or another way of attacking out of turn. Pass like that. So only one unit needs to get up to Ardoon's level. I don't think I hexcalate this. That's all fine. That does get killed by Ardoon. Snotty Whelp kills the Spearman. Shield Steward goes there. Gravity you to make sure the Flagellant is on schedule. Okay, it's fine. Probably a Gravity here. The stuck-up Whelp unfortunately came late, but we're going to do what we can with it. That's fine. I think I Moon Ritual here, so I can Firestarter this guy. But this floor was never going to beat this boss. Okay, we've got decent tools right here. Because, Jelly Sneeze, Spell Slam, Firestarter, Firestarter. Now we get him. We might be getting him on the Silent Sentinel, I don't know. No, we got him with Ardoon. Cool. I think we need a Phase Blessing. That is muy importante. I like a Lava Armor. Okay, I think we're getting closer to maybe running Ardoon lower on the car. I need this Pyre Remains very badly, but we'll check the alcove first. It's actually like Stat Shard, that would be godlike. Interesting. I think we put a Hef's Hammer on Ardoon. And this will allow us to play a lot of Whelps with him. Maybe this turns out good. The number one thing we want to do here is make Hef's Hammer deployable. The rest of this is very whatever. I don't want to take a reroll this early in the run. So I think our initial configuration is Silent Sentinel, Ardoon, Hef's Hammer. And then we just play out from there, basically. That's 1, 2. It's like... It's just 2 energy to start with. Our deployment is 4. So we're probably playing Train Stewards elsewhere. Maybe we take a Steward's Quarters. Well, I still have, like, Shield, Spear. A Steward's Quarters is not a bad card to have. Might help us beat Archeon. Evening, Frixum. We've won one run tonight, so you have not missed much. I think I'm going to grab a Stoic Plate Mail to go with one of my Shield Stewards. A Stoic Plate Mailed Shield Steward in the Steward car seems good. The pushback is going to be unfortunate. Maybe I put the Stoic Plate Mail on the Spear Steward. Alright. Swinging for 60 is not a bad look. Not a bad look at all. Okay, let's see. Yep, Ardune's getting a sleigh. That's the most important thing. Don't want to get out a Snotty Whelp and Jelly Sneeze the boss, but I'm going to let myself lose this Snotty Whelp. Ooh, nice, nice. Congrats. Glad to hear that went well. Okay, Chosen Shield Bearer is not getting a kill here. Well, Ardune's not getting a kill here. I'm probably actually just going to send this guy to the fire. Like, let him go. I don't need to worry about Chosen Shield Bearer damage. Chosen Shield Bearer hitting the fire is just money. And I don't care how sapped this guy is. I'm going to Fire Gel Ardun. Not Ardun. Fire Gel Archeon. Okay, and here on, we're going to start applying some expensive taste. A lava armor here. Looks like Ardun is getting one sleigh. I'm going to Stoic Plate Mail here. Alright. Comes back. His taste is as expensive as before. Ardun is getting a sleigh. I'm going to bring in a Nightingale. Then we will... The Moon Ritual here? Well, I need armor on Ardun, so I'm going to play this. I need him to live. And I think the rest of that is fine. Our servants' quarters. Our tastes become ever more expensive. We have the option of ascending this shield bearer as well. That's a little tempting. Is there anything else I might want to move around? I mean, if I ascend him, Ardun does not get a sleigh, so we probably don't ascend him. I think I'll just kill this guy. And then keep stacking Pyre Gel. Alright, how are we doing? We're not quite there yet, but we're close. Stock up Whelp, Avarice. Faye's Blessing gets the kill. Looking good. We could also bring in a Snotty Whelp and Jelly Sneeze, but if it's in this configuration, I know Ardun is getting this sleigh. He might be getting other sleighs, so we're just going to send it. Cool, we got both. And we are printing money with this Whelp. I do like Soldier of Fortune, I think. There's a few units it works well with. Soldier of Fortune is usually going to hit a Snotty Whelp or the Stuck-Up Whelp. So I'll take it. I have no play for the Greed Dragon here. I think I take the Shade Guard so that I have some better other floors. There's an argument for the Selene Acolyte to clean up Kale. Selene Acolyte with Hef's Hammer is also pretty hilarious. Let's see. I have a Merchant of Arms here on the way to Kale to try and pair off with, like, Quick. And I've got a Merchant of Steel here to try and hit a quick upgrade. It's probably the Selene Acolyte for Kale. And then, given that we have a space increaser already, I think it's Hell's Flame. Could be Limbo's Solace. Go with Hell's Flame. Alright, I want to get a shitload of trinkets. I think we're in the game state where we try to trinket our way out of playing the game for real. This gives him Mage Blade 4, which makes all of his conduit more valuable. Let's keep doing it. Higher Tap is pretty saucy with Fire's Greed. Yeah, I think I take this and then roll. Volus Tuning Fork makes all my fire starters free. Clearly better than Volatile Gauge here. Sketches of Salvation. I don't think I take Sketches of Salvation. Feeling a little burned by that Sketches of Salvation run a couple runs ago, where it messed me up. Limbo the Joker. Alright. Purge outside of combat. Calcified Emperors, or Gross Michelle. Gross Michelle only pumps up non-champions, worth remembering. We are not super engaged on scaling a non-champion. The best thing about this is probably that it makes our Steward's Quarters setup kind of funny. And then we can lean into that more by upgrading some Train Stewards in a bit. Or we can take Perkio, because Perkio's just good. Like, drawing through all of our cards seems strong. This is an especially big boost to our sweep setup. I'm going to take Gross Michelle. Oh, Ajax? Ajax is kind of a pain. I think we're good for this, though. At our current amount of scaling. Yeah, Ardune's swinging for 130. I can't play the Selene Acolyte immediately on the first floor with my current configuration. I think we hold these guys and we play them after the room expands. Do that. I think I'm doing Phase Blessing on the Sentinel. He's the one that will need the armor. Not quite killing. I think I Firestarter the Executioner here. That should let Ardune slay him. I don't know if I play the Soldier of Fortune. I want the Soldier of Fortune to hit something that will be attacking. But whatever I pull this turn, I probably can't play. Because I don't think I have the space. Okay, so it's a gamble. Because if I hit the Snotty Whelps, they can come in. Send it. Sweet. You go behind Ardune. And he gets the kill on the Malevolent Hunter, which is an immediate 15 gold. Okay, let's see. I think I need to Spell Slam here to get the health back. Looks like probably want to Hexcalation this guy. So we can just kill him up here. The rest of this, I think, is fine. Rather than play the other Snotty Whelp here, I want more space to play other guys. And I'll Stoic this. I still want that to be the top floor. I'd probably play the Whelp here, then. Let's see. This is... Oh, double that. Arjun is not the one killing this Executioner right now. But I think if I move him out and do the Lava Armor, then Arjun gets the kill on the Executioner. Go. I definitely want this gone. Arjun needs to swing for 180 if I want him to kill here. Now he kills. It's getting a little dicey. Servant's Quarters in the last bit. It's a little annoying. Actually got a few different things very late. We want it to remain night. I want to bring in... I want to Jelly Sneeze. I want to bring in you. I want to put as many things in front of Arjun as possible. We don't Moon Ritual. Avarice 4. Okay. Arjun not killing Ajax is very worrying. It means I need to kill Ajax on this floor. I will get to Jelly Sneeze him again before he gets up there. And I can deal with one of his lackeys. The Endless unit was messing with our draw order a bit there. We do this. I suppose it doesn't matter where I put him necessarily. We do this, this. I'm hoping that 26 Pyre Gel's enough for us to take him out. It looks like we've got him. Means we do get a little bit more in terms of Avarice hits. Cool. Alright. We won the fight, we made money. I was a bit worried about that one. Planetarium and Moonlit Glaive are both very strong for our Arjun setup. I think it's Planetarium here. We're already putting a hammer on him. Rain Spike is okay with Jelly Sneeze. Fanning the Flame is pretty good. Oh yeah, this Whelp is printing a shitload of money. It's great. There's an argument for Fanning the Flames because we have, like, Conduit 20, and this Conduit's going to keep going up. And then we're going to be scaling this Fanning the Flames damage in multiple ways. So that might be like a pivot in the way that we're winning. Fanning the Flames can betray us because it hits random guys. And I don't know if I want to hold over it. I think I probably don't take it here because it decreases Arjun's slays. I just need to find more ways to convert this money into victory. Let's see. I have 6 energy on deploy, right? So I have 6 energy on deploy. I could make the planetarium deployable, and that gives Ardoon an immediate boost in power. No, we're going to the Merchant of Trinkets. We just hang out at the Merchant of Trinkets all game. If I get a Swift Steel Dagger, I might be able to combine that with the Hef's Hammer later and get Ardoon quick. But I don't know if that's the play. Going to this Merchant of Steel next to check for... Actually, we grab this because it's one of the ways to get quick onto our Selene Acolyte. And we might need to do that. Yes, yes, yes. Reroll. Selene and Silent units on Lunar Lantern. That should be powerful to some extent. We've got a bit of a mix because the Acolyte here is Selene. The Nightingale and the Silent Sentinel are both silent. But it is still attack power. And I will take the Hellheart. It's fine. Unstable Vortex. We are not removing Stewards at this time, I don't think. So, does that mean we're removing Firestarters? I'm less tempted to remove them when Volas makes them free. It's probably still a Firestarter and a Moon Ritual, because I need to draw my stuff better. Despite Hef's Hammer, I might need to take... Can I take it? Yeah, I can take this because I took Volas. But I have Volas and I have Purified Soul Shards, so we've got a lot of discount units right now. Still using this configuration to start. This. I'm going to play the Nightingale just wherever for now. But I have a better backup plan. Ardoon gets a Slay, that's all we want to see, really. So we're playing the Stuck-Up Whelp in the front, because death is the best method for cooldown reduction. So that's pretty funny. This is going to help us. I'm just going to let the rest of this pass. Okay, our banana is gone. Planetarium. Oh, I know what I can do. I want the Acolyte in, so that I can get, like, sweep going, but I don't want to lose access to the Whelp. So we just bring in the Whelp, and then pop him to put him back on top of the deck. Well, he's stuck up. Okay. Yeah, because this only sweeps during full moon. This only multi-strikes on new moon. So it's just a little tough, a little tricky. Figure out where we want to be. Okay, so... Ardoon is killing. Selene Acolyte is sweeping to hit multiple units. I think that's ideal. I'm not confident that I want to Swift Steel Dagger it in this fight. If I Swift Steel Dagger, then Ardoon still gets to kill the Zealot. Okay, this is fine. Probably means we ritual twice. We got a little sap, but it's fine. Okay, I need his health back. Bring in the Whelp. Avarice up. How is this working like this? There should not be any way that we only kill one unit here. Because it should be... Ardoon kills... Oh no. The Selene Acolyte quick attacks, doesn't kill, then Ardoon attacks and kills. That's not what we want to see. but it's what's happening. Lava armor on the Silent Sentinel's okay. I'm gonna Fey Blessing Ardoon, just to be safe. Okay, now we're back on the sweep turn. The sweep with the Scaling Avarice is pretty hot. It's just good stuff. Soldier of Fortune has 2 targets. I'm gonna be a little greedy here. Damn, that's not what I wanted. Although it did get me an extra Avarice there. Okay, so if I line up the Stuck-Up Whelp Death with Winged Steel, I can play the Stuck-Up Whelp even more often. That is something to remember. Right, these guys are getting clocked, and we're just going to live with it. I don't like my Soldier of Fortune plays because I can't get a creature out that's immediately able to attack. And we got Quoto. Quoto does not stand a chance. Stuck-Up Whelp. Activate. Pop him. Draws me Stuck-Up Whelp. Comes in. Activate again. This is pretty funny. And we're on New Moon, so Selene Acolyte kills there. Hopefully Ardoon's still getting a slay. The Acolyte does get in Ardoon's way a bit. Ooh, that like 20-something Avarice swing. That's wild. And we're getting Dragon's Horde now because of Prismatic Dragon Scale. Aurora Weaver is more damage for our conduit units on that floor. Let's see. Soul Smelter. Who holds the Soul Smelter? It's a little tough to fit the Soul Smelter somewhere. Yeah, I really don't think there's anywhere I can play that. Make It Rain turns into a really powerful spell. Our conduit is scaling a lot. The weird thing about Slay Ardoon is that he's also still a spell slinger. We get Cavendish. So we've got the triple base damage effect. We're going Merchant of Steel. We got the Speed Stone that we can put on the Selene Acolyte, although we have another quick solution for the Selene Acolyte now, so it's less important. We don't have Deployable on that option, though, so I think I will take Quick, and I'm going to Heartstone them. I'm going to Smidge Stone one of the Shield Stewards. I might do bonus attack on one of these stewards as well. Our steward floor is actually real. I'm going to Titanite this shield steward. We make sure he stands in front. I cannot Avarice the sweep units, but I can Avarice the multi-striker. I'll put Conduit 5 on the unit whose only job is to build up Conduit. I don't think I have another unit that I can put Endless on in a good way. Especially because it would inconvenience my card draw. I just don't like having multiple Endless units almost any time. And we've got a card duplicate situation. So, our top floor is 6 spaces. It's going to be all stewards all the time. I could maybe duplicate Soldier of Fortune. It's not a bad idea. Planetarium's the bottom floor. We've got the steward thing. I don't think I want to duplicate Hef's Hammer or anything like that. I'm feeling maybe a duplicate Phase Blessing. Because this version of Ardoon just has very, very low health. I'm not sure how well we're doing against Titan of Entropy right now, because the Selene Acolyte is classically clowned on by Silence, because she only has sweep if she is not silenced. When you silence her, that whole thing very inconveniently goes away. This. So I need to find the room before I can put in the Spear Steward. And I'll just do this. We need to wait on the Selene Acolyte. We don't have the room. Which I may regret. We'll see. Put that up there. Let's see. Ardoon is slaying. So we just kill the other stuff normally. Start Pyre Gel on Kale. Steward's Quarters is out. We start the whelpening. The whelpening begins. I think we are Fey Blessing you. And then I'm just going to make it rain this card. Very funny. Ardoon does get the Slay here. I could block for this Nightingale with the Stuck-Up Whelp. I'll play the Snotty Whelp out. Let's do that. Planetarium. Stuck Up. Avarice. Ritual. Be compassionate enough to phase blessing the Silent Sentinel. Do it. We did let them get off an Eaton trigger there, unfortunately. So let's see. We're in the wrong moon cycle right now. There's only one attack coming in on this floor. So he can clear this floor if I do that for him. I think we need to bring in the Selene Acolyte either way. They are attacking for a lot. So they actually quick kill the Scarred Sentinel, and then Ardoon kills the Chosen Bastion. And also, that is not real. Just get rid of it. So we're clearing. And now we're sweeping. Means we begin Avarice scaling. Keep up a little token Guardian here. Make sure we're on full moon for the sweep. Alright. But she's actually sweeping everything. She's just too powerful. Means Ardoon's only going to get his slays on new moon rounds. This is fine. It's a good configuration. Let's see. 85 healing. Make that thing immortal. We're at a money maxing place right now. We want it to be on new moon so that Ardoon gets a chance to attack. And we keep eliminating these things with spells. And I don't want to accelerate my boss kill speed, so we're not going to play any extra spells on the boss. Yeah, so it'll be Stuck-Up Whelp. Go to town. I would love to set it to New Moon, but we're on full, baby. So that's a little less slaying for Ardoon. Unless... maybe the Selene Acolyte doesn't have to participate, and Ardoon can do everything here. We'll just tuck them out of the way. And moving them out of the way gets Ardoon 2 slays there. We have $1,000. We might be in playable Heavenfall territory. That's cool. I haven't been there before. That's a bold new world. Playable Heavenfall. Because what's our average conduit on this floor with like planetarium and 4 or 5 units? It's a lot. It is a lot. We're gonna grab the Heaven's Fall. I think we take Limbo's Solace here. Did I do Heaven's Fall one? Yeah, I think I've only ever had one other Heaven's Fall run. Oh, we let ourselves take damage that fight, so we didn't get Dragon Scale value. But we did get taking damage value. Okay, I think it's spell upgrades, if only because I can get this Pyre Remains and this Vortex, both of which should be really good. Got a lot of cards I wouldn't mind vortexing away. I do not know what my ideal 4 configurations actually look like. It's very weird. I think the reason I don't do this is that I don't like this Forgotten Boon when my income is so insane. Also, like, if I upgrade Heaven's Fall, it probably wins the game. Because I think Ardoon has enough conduit on him for me to, like, switch the entire game plan over to conduit wins. I mean, this is funny with double stack. And that's actually the best thing I'm going to do with double stack looking at my current deck. How do we feel about Intrinsic? So if Intrinsic hits anything, it's probably like Phase Blessing. Having that be free is pretty cool. Plus 20 consume onto a Firestarter. Minus 2 consume onto a Gravity. And we reroll. We have a Consume Remove, which we could do on Soldier of Fortune. No, we don't want to do that. I don't think we want to Consume Remove anything. We've probably Emberstone Heavenfall then. Plus 10, we have no attuned spells. Plus 10s do not matter very much to our game plan, because so much of what we're doing is building conduit anyway. I think I Permafrost Hexcalation. It's a very situational spell. We could do Purges if we wanted to. I think I'd drop a Firestarter and maybe a Moon Ritual. Sure. Take Mage Blade 6. He's going to be attacking for like 600 damage soon. I don't have multi-strike for him, but it's okay. Penitent Prayer Stones. Spike 6? I don't think we do this. We have a lot of really fragile guys. Yeah, it's a little too limiting. Yeah, so he's at Conduit 34. He's attacking for 278 right now. This Shield Steward floor is the strongest Steward floor I've ever played. It is very amusing to me. I think our optimal center floor is blank. We just don't really want to play stuff there. We are not slaying this Avowed Gladiator right now. But if I make it rain, I'm pretty sure he dies. Does he die if I Firestarter him? Probably not. But he definitely dies there. Yeah, I'll just do this with the Snotty Whelps. That's fine. I think my my turn 1's a little dry. And then once we survive, like, even a modicum of anything, we become incredibly powerful. I think I have to Firestarter you. But apart from that, we're not killing the Rage Wings, but we're starting the Avarice train. Arden's killing the Amalgam. The armor 30 here is actually pretty hype. 460. 490. Gravity. Okay, now with the ritual, he's at 500. Right. I was like, why is her attack power dropping? It's because of the Lunar Lantern. That's a funny way to deal with that. Okay, should be Arden slaying the Avowed Gladiator. The Terrifying Amalgam's moving up, but I'm pretty sure that the, pretty sure he gets killed by the Steward floor. Because these stewards mean business. They're actually pretty serious. Expensive taste. I have to drop you. There's my Selene Acolyte. Okay, Selene Acolyte takes care of the Ragewing Assassins from here on. Oh, I just Pyre tapped for that, didn't I? I forgot I had the Pyre tap Fire's Greed combo. Pretty crazy. Do I have more stuff in my deck that I need to play onto this floor? I really don't. So I think we actually want to do this. Oh, actually, that prevents us from killing the stuck-up Whelp sometimes. Probably a lot of the time. Simple solution. Do it ourselves. We want to stay on full moon. We are still letting one Terrifying Amalgam through, and it's okay. Ramp up the armor on the Titan Skin unit. I did get Titan Skin on this guy, right? No, I think I put my Titan Skin on the Shield Steward like a silly Billy. Very funny that I'm able to get away with that. Stuck up Whelp. Expensive tastes. Kill him. Moon Ritual. He comes back. Our tastes grow ever more expensive. Doesn't matter much to do plays there. I was thinking about hexcalating him, but it might mess up my draws, prevent me from drawing a spell that would let me get more greed plays off. Stuck up Whelp. Okay, I'm going to do a couple things that are like optimizing that might force me to replay the turn, because we're going to give them spikes. But I want to do the double Whelp thing. Hey, we're good. Oh, good call, Frixum. Let me grab my water. It's just over here off screen. Yeah. I've been doing a decent job of drinking a good amount of water per day. I can take a Cosmic Bolt. How do we feel about a payoff? Bad. I don't like it. We skip this. I saved this, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're going hard on the Merchant of Trinkets. I think the Pyre Remains is the thing that is best contributing to our win. Oh, yeah, okay. That's super good. That's good, that's good. I don't think this matters. Can't matter. That's cool, that's cool. I don't think I necessarily want card purges. So the question is, what are we, like, combining or messing with? I take Zone of Silence for, Chosen of Entropy. For Chosen of Entropy in particular, we just give up on playing Planetarium on the bottom floor, and we'll have a better time. Yeah, I was thinking about that, combining the Swift Steel Dagger with Hef's Hammer. Let's merge them. I think it's a good play. Because I don't need more attack power on what's-her-face? The other quick person. I don't need another Steward's Quarters. I could put Stoic Plate Mail on another one of the Train Stewards, which is very funny. It's just not very impactful. Doesn't matter that much. Let me see. Do I get another deployable? I've only got 6 deployment energy. I don't think we deploy any rooms. But yeah, I like quicking Hef's Hammer. I think we have the energy to play it too. Our Ardoon scaling is pretty good. He's got 614 attack right now, so he is always able to get a kill when he swings. There is no unit that survives that. Good. That's exactly the reason I brought in the Zone of Silence, so I could kill those exact guys. Huge pain in the neck. Okay. That is going as it should so far. I'm gonna play Whelps in front of the Nightingale. So I don't super care about cash maxing anymore, because I can no longer, like, there's nothing else to do. And the 600 attack swings, they mostly kill. I think I need to get rid of the silence. This blocks the Jelly Sneeze if I play that. I'm gonna bind, because I'd love to play the Acolyte here, but I need to play I like playing the Whelp most of the time. Maybe we just don't worry about the Whelp this time, because we don't really need it. So let's do this. Soldier of Fortune probably doesn't help me right now. So, if I put you out of the way, I just need to play one more card to draw something. I'll just do this. It's Aurora Weaver. I was hoping it would be a Moon Ritual. We've got 3 Moon Rituals in the remaining cards. Yeah, this is probably fine then. This is probably the right situation to Heavenfall. Okay, we're still getting a Slay with the quick, and then we're sweeping to a Moonrit, Moonrit. I think I have to play these, but we should be outscaling them. Want to get that out. Let's see. So this Avowed Gladiator's living. I also lost my mid-floor unit, but I think that's fine. I think further Curses of Entropy we just have to take on the chin. You're silenced, so I can play freely here. We spell slam this. I bring in this Spear Steward. It's actually appreciable damage. Should be a Moon Ritual. Keep up his armor. I don't think there's a meaningful Cosmic Bolt here. Just bolt you. No reason to play that right now. I don't really have sustainability on my top floor, despite it being kind of cool. I could start using the Whelp to block, but it doesn't do that much for me. I think we bring in the Whelp because it triggers a couple things. We don't play another Moon Ritual here. We still get the Quick Slay. Oh, I didn't even click the Avarice button. Huh. Definitely Aurora Weaver coming in. Okay, so I cannot set... I can't set it the day this time. Do we need to Heavenfall? Things are probably cleaner if we just Heavenfall. Which we can do because of Pyre Tap. Pyre Tap is a silly ability. It's still less damage than I expect because we're not playing Planetarium this fight. Next fight we'll be playing with Planetarium and it'll do more. But there's too much bullshit on this fight to not play the Zone of Silence. Like every friggin' turn, it's more crap. I think we bring this in just because it's another, we bring this in because it's another played card. That's all there is to it. I might want to move this Chosen Bastion out of the way. I don't know if I can really justify that. Okay, let's see. This is 100, 320, plus 70-ish. That's 100. That is 100. That is 220. It's 280 something. We're gonna struggle to kill this Avowed Gladiator. So I need to move some other stuff out of the way. 410. That's helpful. Click that just because. I think I'm just gonna take the damage from these Curses of Entropy. Final wave. I'm pretty sure we're killing. We are not killing yet. Okay, we're killing now. Killing through the Curse of Entropy. I probably don't Heaven's Fall then, because Ardoon probably gets more slays if I don't. So we just let it play out. Yeah, there were a couple extra slays in there. Alright, final fight. I'm feeling good about it. I might as well loot this. Gets me an artifact of some kind. Hey, that's actually a good one. That is relevant to our play. There were a few different Pyreborn artifacts that would be good hits, but we just didn't find a lot of ways to get those minor Horde artifacts. We still got good stuff, though. Really can't be upset. The Razor-Thin Crescent, in particular, is exactly what you want on this kind of run. All right, let's go. I think we're in pretty good shape here. This is so cute up here. I'm going to preserve the Nightingale this time so I can get him as part of a really thick bottom floor as this floor grows. It's going to take a while for this floor to reach its full potential. Let's see. We want to play the Stuck-Up Whelp before we play the Phase Blessing. I will play it in front of tank hits. Concern. Drop that. We're doing 1,000 damage to Savagery. I think Savagery is not the thing we have to worry about killing. So I probably stack some Pyre Gel onto you. Go ahead and Moon Ritual. Actually, hold up. I've already done an undo this fight. I want to be on full moon when I Heaven's Fall. Steward's Quarters, Spear Steward, Stuck-Up Whelp, activate, Phase Blessing, Heaven Fall, then Moon. Our top floor is going to collapse, so we need to be able to kill fast. I don't have room for this Acolyte yet. I could play the Aurora Weaver if I give up on the Stuck-Up Whelp for now. I think that's probably better. Absolutely destroy you. Out of the way. Firelight. Actually, we could keep the Stuck-Up Whelp in the rotation if we just play him here. I'm gonna get Pyre Hunted either way. I think I want to do this. What's my card draw like? 6 per turn. I think this is reasonable. We need to make it rain this turn. I have 1 slot on this floor. Okay, we're not playing him this turn. With only 1 slot, I'm just going to bring this guy in. I'm not in the mood to play any Curses of Entropy. I'm honestly just not in the mood. Let's see. I don't have good space for a Snotty Whelp. I can bring in the Nightingale because he has Stealth coming in, so he can get both of these guys. He's not quick attacking, though. It's not like I can play anything in front of or behind him at the moment. And I need to keep it night, so we're not Moon Ritualing. should be really close to a kill on Savagery. You know, an unexpected problem with this fight is that there are not that many targets for Ardoon to slay. So I probably need to block an attack here, right? Well, Silent Sentinel's still dying. I do not appreciate that. Pick up some Conduit here. There's a Fey Blessing. Cool. It means I can't play Cosmic Bolt, but we'll live with it. Wait, what am I talking about? Of course I can play Cosmic Bolt if I really want to. Take it. 1,000 whatever damage. Let's remove your last spell shield. And I'll do that preemptively because we're going to be setting to Heaven's Fall him. We should be very, very close to Heaven's Falling to win the run right now. Oh, look, there it is. So we just set new, set full, extra conduit for playing a guy. Oh, he's still got health. Of course he does. But we're close enough. We don't need to push damage on floors anymore, so we can play our Curses of Entropy. And yeah, that's the fight. Cool. Heaven's Fall was meaningful too. That's nice. That is the most comfortable I have ever been for a what's his face? For an Ardoon run. It is the most comfortable Ardoon run I've ever had, which is not saying much because I think it's only like my 3rd win with Ardoon, all said and done. That is win number 81.